Got ourselves, what is it, Koopa on this team? Koopa, the Outlaw Rogue. How you like a Trickster? I actually have talked to a couple other Outlaw Rogues. All of them played Trickster. Or at least like the people on my real ID are playing Trickster. Everybody else online that I see are all Fate Bound for PvP. I don't like the capsule of Fate Bound. I have issues with it, but maybe they'll fix it come Tuesday or something, right? Or maybe for season 1. Zeralia, the Dark Ranger Hunter, immediately defensive off of that one. Got himself a pet and everything. Kill spree immediately out of Koopa. Look at him just bouncing all over the place, man. Oh my goodness. Gotta love me some killing spree. Big grapple hook. You can't double grapple though. That is something Fatebound can do. Double grapple is really fun though. Trying to get his shadow strikes rolling with a freezing trap into a trinket, into a stun though, as a discern comes out. Oh no! Trying to see if he can get a volley down. Zeralia maybe in a bit of a weird spot. Mania defenses right now is a bit squishy. That's gonna be big charge by Koopa. Stun, short, wailing air after. Lots of damage onto the rogue, into a trinket by the hunter. Rapid fire to follow the rogue with a cloak of shadows. Got himself. Oh! Adrenaline Rush had a lot of damage, but Zeralia though with that kill shot. He cleaned up good, huh? Oh man, I think Trauma just takes it though with a turtle shell, able to hide away from danger for just a second. Trauma immediately gonna go for the cooldown reduction. He's trying to see if he can set up another what's it called? Another what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Another Comet Storm? Meteor? I want to say Meteor, but I was like, technically not Meteor. Technically, there's a Comet Storm. I should have just said Meteor. You guys would have known what I meant. Big Glacial. Oh! No, Glacial didn't go off. You actually Chimeric him. Oh, but that lands at the end, though. What can you do? Man, that's so good. Affected all specs. I'm pretty sure that's not correct, Dallas. Okay, I'm pretty sure that coagulated blood is not a mechanic for blood and holy. You know what? At the end of this duel, I can actually even go check just to make sure, but I'm almost certain, like 98%, 88% certain that that's not a mechanic for Frost and Holy at all, though. Pretty sure. Tama trying to see if he can dip in, dip out. I can't tell if this man is rushing at the target or if he's trying to get away from them. Clash as the monk is pushing, forcing the mage. Wait, are we gonna have those two duel each other again? Because those two dueled each other for what felt like a year and a half last time. Icy form available for Tama, able to at least immune any stuns, able to catch the rolls of duel with a quick freeze or two. Icy Nova not letting it go anywhere, trying to control the situation as much as possible. And there goes a big port for Duel, able to actually set up a port in a great spot next to the other side of the pillar, and is trying to see if he can get right next to Toma. Immediate breath as soon as he closes the gap. This is where Duel really would love to get up close, but every single time he gets close, it's always a breath into a knockback, into more Novas, into more roots. It's just every time he finally gets to close the gap to get some damage, it seems like the mage just disappears into the night, just out of nowhere, just disappears into the I don't even know where. I was trying to come up with a new set of words of like disappears, magic trick, right? Pull a Houdini, but I was like, you know what, too cheesy. Maybe I can come up with something on the fly. Couldn't do it. Brain short circuited. Me dumb. Me ook. As Duel charges in. Polly, oh, I like the charge, the clash to disrupt the casting. That is really fun though. Big setup potentially by Toma. Big Meteor coming down. Everything though. Hold on. Big shatter bonuses. Although he does have a port. Able to go behind the pillar. Toma not willing to blink behind the pillar. He technically does have immunity to stuns while Ice Form is active, but blinking that early. Accidentally swapped to my AoE build, Koopa. All good, all good. All good, all good. But actually, if I've had something like that happen to me before, Koopa, I think I was like middle of the dungeon as a Resto Shaman, and then all of a sudden my bar switched to like Elemental Shaman while I was mid-dungeon. I don't know if you got hit by a bug like that, or if it was like you accidentally came into the arena on the wrong build. Hopefully you didn't get hit by the bug that I got hit, because it was jarring, right? I went from like being able to actually heal everybody while doing dungeons to like, oh, now I'm just pressing lightning bolt. That's not a heal button anymore. What happened? Nothing worked. It was the most jarring thing. It was like a snap. Oh, bar's not the same. Something's weird. Something's off. Poly right after onto Duelman does have a trinket. If you use a trinket correctly, as well as maybe a Nova or a Diffuse Magic, he might be alright. Diffuse immediately does get hit with a Nova either way, though. That is going to be full burst on Atama. He's going to go for a clash. He can't go for a leg sweep. Actually doesn't even have leg. Hold on. Intro and interrupt with karma? Hold on a second. I thought for some reason when you interrupt them on nature for monks, they can't karma. I thought that was a spell. I guess it isn't a spell. Trying to see if you can land a poly. There goes a big port. Ports in, ports out. Group positions a little bit. Breath on the duel. Does go for a trinket. Bring a piece to disrupt the mages. As he's going to be able to reposition. Trying to go for a quick kick. Does not quite get to kick him. Actually still holding on to a kick, so you can still do it. This is a perfect opportunity for you to actually get some damage on the guy. Try to go for a kick. Does not quite connect. Poly to follow while you're in a Roomba of death. Into a big spike. He got himself a bit of movement with the Tiger allows to break out of that root in order to take away the whole shatter effect off of him. Still gets rooted, still gets slowed with the big block right after trying to punch through the block of ice. He can't do it while Tama just walking out of it. It is so good. Oh, it is so good. If Tama can get himself another setup, he got himself full ice form. He can't go for Alexia. This is where Tama's like, I'm going in. I am blinking in. You can't stop me. You can't Lexup me. You can't do nothing. This is where Duel may be looking for another port. He may be able to go for another port to get himself a bit more healing. It looks like he's going to hold his ground right now. Tama needs to make sure he got himself blink and should be able to get it without shifting power. As the monk charges in, he got some defenses coming back in little by little. As long as that monk has a defensive, I think he can stay in and he can play. Otherwise, you got to be very careful. He may be looking for a potential big defensive insta. Immediately diffuse magic to try to see if he can reverse some of the damage back on the Tama. I think able to reflect a frozen or frost bomb back at him. When Duel got himself karma, he might be okay. Hold on, if Tama can maybe max range him before the karma comes in. He does go for the karma. Does Tama just break through the karma? I think he's just trying to see if he can play passively. Poly? Uh-oh. Is this over? Is this lights? Is this out? He got bored. I don't know what the board is. Oh! Oh! Oh no! He boarded right into the comments though. Oh no! I was just gonna, I didn't even look where his port was. I was just like, we're gonna find out in a bit here. I'm just gonna hold my breath. I literally brought my hands in. Oh my goodness. Tama, he's a monster. With a quick poly, Cracker hits him with a immediate stun. Reflect out a little bit early so you won't be able to have reflect for later. Perfect blaze storm for the breath. If you can, oh, the poly though is perfect time though. My goodness, if you can blade storm any of these hits, is that full shatter? He's able to escape the shatters, able to escape the meteor. Second leap into a quick fear. Tama does have himself an ultra, so you got to be very, very careful with the damage you do. Getting rooted sucks, by the way, as a warrior. Really, this is where you want to get DR'd with all those roots. Is able to quickly break out of it with an avatar. Charges in, double poly as he goes in for a trinket either way. It's going to be charged for Cracker, but Tama immediately blinks as soon as the charge is already queued in. Quick stun, able to reposition yet again. Cracker is very limited on his mobility. He got avatar and a leap. I don't know if he got double leaps. Got double leaps. He needs a heal. He needs a heal really bad. Quick interrupt on the poly. He can't stun him. Pine racial right after. Zerk rage to follow. Able to reflect the polymorph back at the guy, but only one of them. Frost bomb setup. Cracker may need every single defensive here. Holy, big defensive. As Meteor comes down, you are completely shattered. Got him some big defense with enrage regen. Tama getting kind of low on health though too. Hold on, he only has one block. If Cracker could somehow get a block out of Tama, he could shatter it. Charge as he repositions the big leap. Does he have a second leap? He does get Novid. Any health? Any health whatsoever? He's got second wind kicking in. And is barely keeping him alive. 44% damage. That is the hardest working second wind of my life. Oh, your health. Defensive stance. Quick heal. Poly. Oh, panic. I think it's over. Oh. That is disgusting how good frost mages are. Oh my cow. As Tama charges into a full defensive, he still has a block. There goes the block. As Corleone was hoping to maybe bleed him out, even though Tama does have some ice form immune to stuns. Corleone doesn't matter. He just gotta get those bleeds in and he's all good. Tama able to recover a little bit of health at 48% dampening. Not a lot of health to work with though. Ultra is available. Images are up. Able to blink away at Corleone back to back. The guy's gonna back up out of there for a second. He's got to close in, get some bleeds on Tama, and get out. He's hoping to maybe cut across right now, hoping this is going to be the play. Nova to follow. Technically, he can power shift all those slows, but that's just a constant barrage of slows with the frozen orb. You may need to wall this on top of it. That's a lot of defenses you got to commit. That's going to be cheat death with a bit of healing. Interglacial full shatter combo with a Comet Storms. There goes the wall. He just tried to see if he could rotate those defenses while slowly crawling towards Tama. Normally, Pharaohs are really good at getting away from the burst of a Frost Mage, but nobody expected for Frost Mages to bring in the heat with a literal meteor. Oh my god. With Sabo, look at the potentially crash right to Tama. He should have a little bit more damage. Tama does not have a block, does not have anything. Sabo does go for the trinket. He's just hoping to see if he can end it into a quick invis out of Tama. He does it up avoiding the totem. Look at that. He turned at a perfect time. He tried to knock him out. He's actually still invisible. How'd you escape that? I am surprised sitting down for food. Sabo swinging around the corner. He got a flame shark on the guy. He just got to get those tempests and you'll be good. Big tempest and you're good. That's how you gotta do. Alter, you may want to clean him off of all the buffs. He does end up altering. Polymorph trying to go for a kick. Does not quite connect. There goes an opportunity. Hold on, Tama? Tama? Oh, Tama, dude. If Tama. Hold on a second. He might be able to get him a shadow combo. Wall out for Sabo. Does go underground. Just try to see if he can avoid it. My goodness. My goodness. Does get Nova'd. Tama able to back up out of there for a second with shifting the power. Oh, look at the earth elementals. They're smaller. Or at least it looks small to everybody else. To the shaman, they look pretty large, but to everybody else, they look kind of small. I like that. Like, they're really out of the way. You still see them, but like, they're not taking up a lot of space. Big meteor coming down. That's a lot of shatters. That's an ascent for Saba. He's trying to see if he can go counter-offensive, but look at Tama. I don't think this mage is stopped. I don't think he's unstoppable. He's just a one-man army. Actual 5. Where's Tama? Who is this Pandaren Frost Mage? Panda.